Good morning, everyone. It is noon on Friday, September the 27th, 2024. I'm your host, Ken Betts. Your other host was supposed to be here, Doug Stout, but he's playing hooky somewhere, claiming he's out stuck on a highway. Hopefully he's going to join. Hello, John. John Williams joins us in the speaker bot. Now, I should be able to get rid of that and still be good. Now, my camera's all goofy. I had this all set up, and now for some reason it's all weird. I think it's the Doug Stout effect. Now, I think Doug was going to join us somehow, some way, some form, some shape. I do have the waiting room enabled at this particular moment, but I will be unlocking that shortly. And yep, speaker bot's working. I figured we might as well do this in the tradition of the Doug Stout show and the Ken Betts show, and it seems to be working pretty good. What's going on here? No, Doug Stout is stuck on a highway, so he claims, out in Fresnoville. Now, not there. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and open up chat in Zoom, and I'm going to disable the waiting room so anyone can join, but I don't have you guys unmuted yet in OBS, so give me just a moment and I will go take care of that. Now, where did Zoom go? Oh, Zoom seems to have disappeared. Oh, because it's my end. It just minimized. It's the Doug Stout effect. He's stuck out there in the highway somewhere, and he's affecting my computer. I swear.
From a different mother.
Yes. And the short mom. I got the tall mom. He got the short mom.
John Williams
question.
In all seriousness, though, I hope Doug gets his car repaired shortly, and he used that service, Alex. That's his first mistake.
Well, he's in trouble with.
Yes. Probably.
Sure, it wasn't Alexa.
Yeah, good thing I have these earbuds on, because that thing would have said, what?
That's what I was trying for.
Yeah, no, I have the earbuds on this morning. I do this now primarily because with the studio being moved in here into the main bedroom, I can't have the audio coming through the stuff because Mrs. K's asleep. So I put the earbuds in. She can't hear me. Already? You got your memory already?
Oh, this is going back, but the memory is on the way.
Oh, cool.
Well,
hello, Rick.
It's probably sitting at Newegg's dock waiting for the UPS guy, but I got a message this morning, and as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go down to the UPS and drop this off. It'll be on the way back. This will be the third thing I've returned under this big order. We'll see if I migrate over into the Sean camp.
Now, your memory will be there today?
No.
Oh, no.
It's going to leave Newegg today sometime.
Oh, okay. So they don't have a local Vegas facility then?
No, but this goes back overnight to Newegg in California.
Oh, okay.
I've sent back. The projected date is October 2nd for the new memory.
I hear a little bit of feedback from whatever's running in your background. Your box is lighting up when I hear it. And Greg's not here to blame Greg, so I got to pick on somebody. So I got up this morning, go through my routine, make my coffee. I go to watch Life in Motion's Diaries. He had almost an hour-long show this morning. It was live. And Doug's letting me know he's stuck on the highway somewhere and didn't think he would make it in time, and clearly not if he just at 9:02 his time was getting the tire changed. I don't know how long it will take him to get home, so we will go until Doug gets home and kicks off his show, if he even desires to kick off his show. I have no idea. I know if I was stuck on the highway using the Alex service and had to wait as long as he did, I'd be a little frustrated.
Make sure to send live Windows training and invoice for the.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony Wallow said
Exactly.
subscribe.
Thank you, Tony. Speaking of Tony Wallow, I did notice in chat. Now, I do what I do every night. I set this up. I bring up a monitoring tab, and I go do other things until about 5 minutes before the show is scheduled to start. And then I catch up with things. Tony Wallow gifted 5 memberships this morning. Thank you, Tony. All 5 went to people.
Brother shows up.
Yep. That's your AAA driver right there, ladies and gentlemen.
You all missed about 2 o'clock in the morning the ghetto log on.
But he came back, didn't he?
Yep.
You want to know if he should throw the IO shield away. I told him no, save it in case.
Yeah, in case somebody says, "Oh, you forgot the IO shield," or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you can bend those fingers out of the way if they're bent.
Jim KJ3N. It is currently 73.9 degrees Fahrenheit, 23.3 degrees Celsius,
6 minutes
and light
ago.
rain in Wilmington, Delaware.
And that was in jeopardy because I had to move the dongle for the earbuds. I had it on the back of, or not the earbuds, the keyboard. I had the dongle on the back of the PC, which is arm's length away on the floor. And the keyboard, I'd be typing away and all of a sudden nothing. And then all of a sudden you'd get all kind of messed up because the keyboard can't keep up with my typing. So I'm like,
John Williams said, thumbs up, please.
yes, please, the like button. I appreciate that. So I pulled out, is this the right spot for live? Yes, Steve, it is.
Oh.
No, all comedy aside, or however you want to put it, I am not going to poke fun at anything on the current situation with Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, maybe Arkansas, possibly Indiana. We do have strong winds. You can just hear it.
Stealth
Go ahead,
messages that they have lost all their outside connections at all.
Wow.
Completely.
Yeah, we have gotten
He already
rain.
had the power back on from the generator, but he lost internet completely at this point.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to bring the camera.
Stealth is probably better prepared for some of this than most of us.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
he
think
is.
it kind of sounds like he's built for the end of times.
Yeah, yeah. Zavi asked, has Alex met Doug? I don't know. He did say that the guy was there changing his tire about 6 minutes ago. He said at 12:02 that the guy was there. So I'm just filling in time for the Doug show. Just a spur of the moment thought that I came up with. I was hoping he would get back. And Doug and I have a surprise. Well, it's not a surprise because we did discuss the fact we were going to look at his chat. And I think I'm supposed to be try exclamation C. I think it's exclamation C. I might want to change that to match Doug's, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's exclamation
John
C.
Williams
Have
said,
uniformity and standards? Oh, no, you don't want to do that.
Wait, so uniformity, maybe. Standards, we all know that doesn't exist. So let's not go down that road. Anyway, Doug and I had a long, pleasant conversation over on his channel, and if you'd like to read that, I put the link into his channel
란 이스라엘 said,
for you to
great.
go over
Now
there
I'm
and see
confused.
that. And I will. Hello, Tim. Good morning. I will repaste that link. Oh, wait a minute. I just posted it to his. Such a Doug. There you go. There's the link if you want to go over and see his show, which is not running, but the chat is there, including a pinned message from Janet, I believe it was, from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's see if Doug gets that reference or not.
He's here for in a week or two before Gil gets on and tells you the bad news from Asus when they reject his
I'm prepared for it. I mean, I think we all suspect that's what's going to happen, and we'll give him his 35 seconds of
eyeball
fame.
those ports, you'll find damage.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
Because Asus has been rejecting if there's a scratch in the paint on the heatsink coolers.
존 윌리엄즈 said hello Greg Guy.
Power for the CPU.
I don't know if Greg's listening to the stream or not, but John Williams just said the hello Greg guy. And Rand, yes, there's no confusion whatsoever. This is the Doug Betts it's the Ken Betts Doug Stout show, and only one of us has bothered to show up.
MKJ3면 said it is the Doug Stout and the Ken Betts
And to answer
show.
your earlier question, the memory I ordered is waiting for UPS to come get it at Newegg.
Oh, okay, all right.
It is October 2nd. This memory is exactly listed on the list of supported memory. This exact kit from G-Skill.
Wait, I have breaking news coming into my ear right now. Oh, okay. Doug Stout is currently pedaling his way home from the freeway, and he'll be there in about 45 minutes.
So I may have to do a little more. This is RGB memory.
Well, are you going to be able to see? Does your case have a glass panel on it?
I don't remember. It came in two models. One of them did have a glass panel.
So
I haven't opened the case box yet, but this actually costs less than the other memory I had by about $20.
Huh. This has got RGB on it, but I never see it because I shove it up.
Well, I mean,
I
I don't care about the RGB. I just cared that this was on the Asus list of supported memory precisely.
I would have used RGB, but for one reason. Or the memory lasts. When I put the CPU cooler for a dry fit, see how much room I had to play with. I didn't have
This is
room
liquid
for
cool.
Huh?
This is liquid cool, and the liquid cool has RGB on it.
I got the big dual air cooler.
We jump in immediately. We take
The
intro to
air
engineering
cooler
course.
takes up a quarter of the case room in there. It's like this.
Yeah.
Dual fan.
Still hearing. Oh, now I know whose TV I'm hearing. Of course, it's Greg. Oh, Greg.
Yeah.
Your TV's being heard.
Oh, sorry.
That's just like at night. What? I mean, don't break. Hang on, Jeff. Let me spotlight you.
Yeah, well, I'm having trouble getting it to focus.
I think I can
haven't
spotlight
opened this
you.
yet.
There we go. Yeah, if you unblur your background, blur your background, turn the blur off, then you can do it.
Hold on, I did blur it. Where in the hell is the thing to? I don't see where the little button is to do that.
I don't think I can unblur you. Let me remove the spotlight. 3 dots.
Yeah. Right there.
Unblur. Actually, I think you can right click on your box.
Right,
yeah.
there it is.
Yeah. Now let me spotlight you. Hang on now. All right, there we go.
Off of that. This is RGB cooler.
Yeah, and the cooler that Sean sent me is actually RGB, but again, I don't see it because I've got it hidden.
The board has headers for RGB stuff, but I don't think all of that's going to get connected because that's not why I'm building the machine.
Right. Now, why did that? Oh, because I had Zoom running. All right, there we go. So,
yeah, I took everything apart and put it back in the boxes last night. His grandchildren are going to be here.
Wait, what? You pulled the ghetto, you took everything apart.
Well, the CPU is still on the motherboard, but all the stuff is back in its boxes to keep little fingers out of it. Because I'll have
Ghetto's living with you now?
It's my ghetto equivalent. 2 grandchildren.
Olivia or the other one?
Either one when it comes to getting into stuff.
Yeah. Well, Olivia's what?
Tony Wallow
7
said
or 8?
really.
7.
7? Okay.
Should be
And
8
I
in
can't
February.
remember your grandson's name to save my life.
Caleb, and he
Caleb,
is
that's right.
12.
Yeah. Yes, he's getting ready to go into the fabulous teenage years.
John Williams
Well, he's
said
already
subscribe,
there.
subscribe.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that. They're still climbing, so that's good. I have a goal of getting to the next higher even no, that ain't right. If I'm sitting at, let's just say 2655 and I have a goal to get to 27, what would the 2700 be considered? The next 100 number? I don't know. Anyway, that's by the end of the year. I think I should make that with no problem. We will see. Now, did that play? I got Zoom in front of me. I do have OBS running on the other monitor, but I can see it out of the corner of my eye. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I like the confetti behind everything.
When
I
I
like
would you
that.
intend to use ANAS Biobuild?
I heard Zavi say, yes, I am contemplating a NAS. Yes. Now, that's not going to happen until next year. We're getting ready to go into October, November, December, which is birthday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I have 6 grandchildren, 3 of which observed their birthdays in October. They're not watching this stream. They were born in December. The granddaughters were born the 24th. My grandson was born the 31st. I'm really hoping I live long enough when them kids realize their birthdays aren't in October. I want to be around to see their reaction. And then the other 2 grandkids, they're in February. I must have done something wrong. One of my sons was born in May and the other one was born in October. I guess I didn't plan things properly. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a matter of finances, and I'll just push it off until the end of the year. Now, there's a caveat to that. I believe that Doug Stout has mentioned that there's a possibility we can maybe hook the computers up and maybe the Plex with some help. I don't want to say his name because I know he's going to magically appear behind me, and I just don't need that this morning.
Got a question for you. How did the October tradition for the birthdays start?
At their first birth year, then when they decided they didn't want to have birthday on the 24th, Christmas on the 25th, birthday on the 31st. And a lot of people do that.
Yeah, it's not the worst could have been. They could have been born on the 25th.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
And kids really hate that when they figure it out. What? I could have got 2 presents?
Well, I think that's the whole intent of this, doing it this way and moving it to October. They get a decent birthday, and then they get a decent Christmas.
Right.
You got the visitor.
Oh yeah,
John
she's got
Williams said live at the Doug Stout Video Arcade.
Oh wait, Doug's live somewhere. Let me go check out Doug's tab. No, I still see the splash screen. And just for grins, I'm going to post Doug's link in Doug's show. Let's see. Let me catch up for. You should put a link on into my chat for your show. Oh, that's what you meant. Oops.
I did it for you.
I saw that. I misunderstood that right over my head. I tell you, it's too early in the morning.
That's all right, Alex.
Shh. That's twice we said his name. We all know the deal now. Don't even SPELLIE it. Speaking of spelling things, I forget what it was, but we were at my son's house one time and we were talking about the grandkids and I spelled something and my granddaughter come up and she says, "Grandpa, I know how to spell that. You don't need to spell it no more." What are you going to do? Talking a foreign language? Yes. Yeah. Yes, Jim. 3rd time is. Rand says, "Beetle cheek, beetle cheek, beetle cheek."
They'll be here then.
That's a good one. Cheek.
Could be worse. It could be ghetto cheek, ghetto cheek, ghetto cheek.
Oh, you've said both now.
Yes. Well, Ghetto's at work, so he may or may not put a comment in. He will not be joining Zoom, I'm pretty sure. So, Doug, if you're listening, what's the status of your tire changing? Now, just to be fair about this, I'll go over and look on his channel. and I will send him a message.
Speaking of tire changing, I saw a news video yesterday. It was like a local station, but they had this deal on there about new cars and spare tires. A lot of new cars now are not even giving a donut spare.
Yeah, I've
$2,000 car and not have a spare tire at all.
Yeah,
I don't have one.
Really? And now what did you get?
And you got a brand new car though, right? 2024?
Yeah, 2025.
Oh, 20. Well, aren't you special?
Yours was a Honda?
Yep. The CRVs.
CRV.
I get a 12-volt air pump and a bottle of green slime.
That's an answer.
I don't know if they would do it. I think I would say, if I'm buying this car, you're providing me with a full-size spare, or you're not making the sale.
Yeah, where are you going to put the spare? There's no place for it.
Ours is underneath in our trunk area.
Yeah.
It's a little donut thing. So, question. You got a 12-volt pump and a bottle of green slime from Ghostbusters. What happens if you blow the sidewall out? Is that going to fix it?
You do exactly what Doug did.
No, you call Alex? Now, Doug knows this is all in humor. I mean, there's no secret about the fact that Doug and I trade, Jim, yes, true, trade barbs back and forth at all.
You call AA. Oh, wait, that's Alcoholics Anonymous. You call AAA. I'm sorry.
Or you call both, depending on the situation. So,
does anybody remember how much a year's subscription costs to AAA?
I have no idea.
I'm using AARP Motor Club, and it's used to be called AARP by Allstate. They're still with Allstate, but they don't have a separate name now. They are charging more and providing less service. Under the old plan, which I had up until a year and a half ago, I could get 5 calls a year maximum.
John
Now
Williams says,
raised the price $20 and I get 3 calls a year.
I just talked to the Secretary of Finance, and we have AAA. It's $165 for up to a 100-mile range.
wow.
Okay. I bought with mine, I bought the 10-mile range. And it's because I have towing on my auto insurance for very little money. So anything over the 10 miles I would have to pay, but my auto insurance will reimburse me.
John is saying $72 for AAA max benefit.
That's
Maybe
for
that's
one
in
person.
Wisconsin.
Probably.
Could be. I don't know.
And that's the 10-mile range?
It didn't say. He just put a
Yeah,
comment in
I'm
chat.
paying like 80 something for the 10-mile range, and I'm sharing it with my daughter, which means she will use all 3 incidents in a year, and I'll have to pay.
Yeah.
John says he gets 100 miles.
But that's just for one person, probably.
Obviously, John Williams does not live in California.
Yes, yes.
Well, see, AAA here is combined with California, or it was at one time, Nevada and California under one AAA plan, at least in the old days. That's what I had before I switched over to AARP when I turned 50 something. I don't remember.
And you're 53 now, right? You don't remember the last 3 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. I'm doing good then at 65. I feel pretty good. Jeff goes, wait,
50.
what? You're 65?
Jeff is 53. He doesn't look a day over 77.
No, he doesn't. Looks pretty good, actually. So no response from Doug on his channel. Doesn't matter if it's his car or a friend's car. I'll keep that in mind, John, next time I get out on the highway and get stranded.
Even with the Allstate one, it's attached to the person.
Right.
If I'm in your car and you have a flat, I can use it to call somebody to change your tire.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll send you an invoice.
How much is the markup when you send that invoice?
Hey, oh, it's huge. It's a year's worth of AAA. No, I actually had to call them last year. I had a flat on my truck, and I could not get the spare to lower down. My spare is up underneath my truck and it lowers on a cable. And what comes with the truck is a foldable rod in 3 sections that you stick through a little bitty hole in the bumper, and you have to hit the slot where this engages. If you get it in, it's fine. But I piddled and piddled with it, and it was hotter than hell, and I was in Sunday clothes, didn't want to lay down on the concrete in the parking lot I was in. I just called him, and when the guy came, he had a solid rod as part of his toolkit. So, and he stuck it in the thing, and it went right straight to where you engage it. The problem with mine is that you think you're aiming straight, and the 3 sections of the rod are
sure they're wobbly. Yeah. Speaking of flat tires and being stuck on the side of the highway, and I told this story before, so I'll keep it brief. When Lorna and I first started dating way back in the 16th century, she called me one day. I was on the golf course. I probably was on, I don't know, hole 3, 4, or 5. And she said, I have a flat tire. I said, I'll see you in 13 holes. I think I should have stopped playing golf and gone to help her out. We're still together, but I get reminded of that from time to time.
The other thing that happened, even when the guy came, he had trouble getting some of the lug nuts off.
Oh yeah. We have a member in chat. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Lee IC. I have no idea how you say it, so I'm just going to say Lee IC. Hello, Lee IC. Welcome to the channel. Somebody gifted you a membership, or possibly you bought a membership. That would be fantastic. Tony has been super generous the last 2 days. He did 50 last night and 5 this morning. That is great. And it takes about 24 hours for it to populate, so I'll go in tomorrow morning and see where the standings are.
There is a service, even a ring for boats that will tow a boat in. But the pair have cash only and carry $600 to $800 with you to get towed in.
Yeah, fortunately, when we had the Insight, which was a hybrid vehicle, and we were coming back from Indianapolis one year, just at the Utah-Nevada border, our air conditioner went out. And it was super hot. Even at night, it was super hot. So we pulled into a little place, and the guy said, yeah, and he told us what was wrong. And I said, well, can we get back to Vegas? And he said, yeah, it's just going to be a little warm. Little warm was not the exact way to describe that. I've never stopped so many times between Utah and Vegas as we did that day. Hello, Steve. Hello, the Bronx 9.
So you were running down the 15?
Yeah, we were coming down to 15. And then when we got back to town, we got it fixed. I forget, it's a couple $100. Yeah. And then we got rid of the car because the big battery that sat in the back seat underneath the seat was going bad, and it at that time was going to be rather pricey. That's why we own what we own now. What up? There you go. You forgot the S on what's up.
Yeah. Speaking of that sort of thing, I just saw an article. It was on YouTube someplace, but it was a news station. And they were claiming now that if you buy an all-electric vehicle, the vehicle is going to last longer than your batteries, which I don't believe.
Oh, he fixed the camera. There for a minute, I had to crank my... Hello, Doug.
Hello.
Are you driving? I know you're not driving. You're a very responsible person. So you're sitting in the car?
Waiting?
Yeah, I have a ride.
Say hi, Mrs. K.
Are you waiting for the chips? California Highway Patrols.
No,
I've seen them in the series, okay? When I was a little girl. I've seen chips when I was a little girl.
Here, slide over this way.
All right.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but as I've said, are you waiting for the California...
Here comes some Vietnamese humor.
Transfer aid, help people, It happens to me one time.
Yes, we know. We discussed it already.
Oh, you already said that I flat tire myself in the freeway?
You flat tired. Oh, you did that intentionally?
No, I did not intentionally.
Well, you just said I flat tired myself.
I just flat tired. No. Well, you know, flat tire is not intentionally.
This is daily, by the way. All right, I need to carry on with this very important live stream I'm doing to help out. That is Doug Stout, and I'm taking his place today. So, Doug, bring us up to speed. What's going on?
Did you overspeed? Oh my goodness. Look at
Hold on, I'm going to mute Mrs. K. Give me 1 second. Okay, go ahead. All you, Doug. Take her away.
Okay.
I mean, don't take her. Well, yeah, do take her away, would you?
No, I won't because
Who was the famous comedian that said, "Take my wife, please"?
No, he's stuck in the freeway. I won't.
Bill.
Go ahead, Doug. It's all yours.
The tire got changed. I started to try to connect to your Zoom, but then realized that the credentials are still messed up on my side. So I came to my destination and then found the email that has the link, so then came in. So I just arrived at my chiropractor's office, which is where I was trying to go at 7:30 this morning. And so the driver, I asked him afterwards if he saw what the condition of the tire was, and he says there's a big slash in it. So I haven't even looked at it yet. So I'm going back to look at now. Are you still streaming?
I am. Would you like me to stop streaming?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was just going to try to show you what the gash is in the tire. Let's see. I guess, can I turn around?
Yeah, it's a little button. There you go.
Yeah, I found it.
Holy cow.
Oh, goodness.
So it's toast. Sidewalls can't be fixed.
Yeah, they can't fix that.
Yeah.
So
tires still have pretty good life on it left.
Had a good life on it.
Yeah,
Did
but
you
it's
hit
done for-
something?
Yes, and I saw it. It was probably about 8 inches long, maybe 1.5 inches wide, and 1/4 inch thick. Could have been a piece of steel. And I saw it too late to avoid it, and even when I saw it, I thought it wasn't a big threat. But it should have hit my front left tire first. But my front left tire is still doing okay. Let's show you the spare. That pretty dirty.
Is that the first and only time that spare's been used?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like it.
I think so. It's the car is 14 years old.
You need to check the date on your spare. Discount Tire says if they're over 6 years old, you need to change your spare too, because the rubber's gotten too hard if you live where it's hot.
Well, it's not going to be on very long. By coincidence, a couple of coincidences that were useful here is I already had made an appointment for my car to be serviced on this coming Tuesday at Honda. It's always been serviced at the dealership. And the other thing is I had just put my AAA card into my phone wallet, which he didn't actually wind up needing that. The AAA, the calling for service turned out to be fully automated and really pretty easy to do, except that they gave the tow truck driver the wrong location. I still don't know how that could happen.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Doug. We know how it happened. You were dispatched to Arkansas, and Arkansas has a problem with freeways in California.
Well, since you got to replace one tire, replace 2 of them, do 2 at a time, and take the leftover tire and make that one your spare.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And he's gone.
Yep.
Probably lost the signal.
Nope.
He's not having a good day.
Nope. He hit the wrong button.
Well, we'll stick around a couple minutes to see if he joins back or not. Hello, Darren.
Hello.
Uh-oh, Steve McCure lives in Arkansas. We don't believe in repairing roads.
Well, I lost one. Jeff was talking about replacing the 2 tires. I was trying to
Well,
swipe.
normally you should replace them in pairs. And
Yeah,
since you only had one damaged one, then take the other one that didn't need to be replaced and make it your spare. And that way you keep a good spare.
Well, the regular tires won't fit into the area where the spare gets stored.
Oh, okay, all right.
So now I'm not interested in doing that. So
not
I'll just
like the old full-size spare tires.
what?
Not like the old full-size spare tires.
No.
It's all about saving weight for the manufacturers, so they squeeze out that extra 1/100th of a mile per gallon.
And space in the
yeah.
storage areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long Dog
All
joins
right.
us over in chat. So, well, I'm glad you're up and running, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm guessing you're not going to do a live stream later today.
Not true. What I'm going to do is I will do a short live stream later today because I want to not lose Janet Minchek's chat comment that she put in yesterday. The only way to retain that is to actually run the stream. So later today, I don't know when, I'll do a short stream just to respond to her. It won't be a full-blown show, and it might not have much advance notice. I don't know. It might get a half-hour notice. I'll reschedule the time probably. That way a notification will go out. But yeah, I will.
You redirect the driver.
For those that are interested, I just pasted Janet's comment on Doug's stream to my stream, and I hope we're home so I can catch it.
All right. I did not catch William's question.
I asked Princess why did she redirect the driver to the wrong location?
Why? I don't know. I didn't get.
Why did Princess?
Oh, Princess.
She's a cat.
Yeah, I know.
What more do you need? C-A-T.
Yeah, I just wasn't hearing very well.
Do you want me to screenshot it and mail it to you? Rand wants to know if he wants you to screenshot something and send it to you. All those in favor? Aye.
Yep.
No, I think
one in chat.
Yeah, put a one in chat. Oh, we haven't done that in a long while.
I have a question.
Go for question.
I was reading Janet's comment on Doug's show, and it just seems like it cut off on the end.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, but that it didn't.
It's the limit of the characters in a comment. That's what it is.
Right. So hopefully when you do your live stream, Janet's around and you can get to the bottom of this.
Well, and the other thing is I would have completely missed it if I didn't happen to look for chat messages, because I would have disappeared by the time I restarted my computer this morning.
So when you pin it, you can shut your computer down, come back, and the pin message is still there?
Yes.
Cool.
So that's what I'm intending to do when I see somebody doing an early chat message, I'm first kind of thing, is I'm intending to start pinning those when I see them.
Now, that's not going to be biased whatsoever. If someone in Indiana were to make a comment, you're going to pin it as well?
Yeah, well, I can only have one pinned comment. So if somebody else makes a comment that I want to be sure to preserve, like Janet's, then that will take priority over someone who got in earlier.
Now, in our conversation earlier, and if you guys want, Doug has not closed it, obviously, and our entire conversation is there. You said do you get email notifications when someone joins your Zoom, or do you get the little box in the lower right-hand corner that says someone has joined your Zoom?
I get an email when somebody joins my Zoom if I have not started a Zoom meeting. If my Zoom is still closed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine's an open book. Anybody can join my Zoom if they have the credentials at any time, and I don't have to be present.
Yeah, but if you're not present, from my experience, you should be getting an email when somebody joins the session. So it might be a configuration somewhere.
Probably. Now, I did figure out how to set the bell so that it's on, and that's just a me thing. When someone joins, I like to hear the ding, and then I like to see. I just don't want people popping in. It's just me. And the other thing we figured out the other day was when we were doing the after the live stream, someone popped in, icon showed up, no name, and popped right out. You can go in. You can go into Zoom settings, and you can actually see who that was, which I've long since done, and it was actually Ski Man. He's having still computer issues, so because my fear was the credentials had been compromised, and I don't want to change those.
Right.
Yeah, we're at 40 minutes, John. This is kind of the Doug Stout overtime moment right now. So,
well, I need to get going, so I just want to pop in and let you know it's all.
I appreciate it.
Done and over with.
We'll look for your stream later this afternoon.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And thank you. Adios.
Hasta luego.
Later, Doug.
Sugohaseyo. That's Korean, by the way, for goodbye. Go in peace. Have a good time.
Bye.
I don't know it in Vietnamese yet. Doug is frozen. Doug is gone. Oh, that was fun. Anybody have anything they would like to bring up before I end the show here in about 4 minutes?
Don't speak all at once.
Yeah, thank you. I was getting ready to say, whoa, hold on. I can't handle all the audio at one time.
How come the A-man?
Tony Wallow said goodbye, Ken.
You know who I'm talking about.
He never watches a live stream unless he's joining. He never watches a upload, ever. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I get there's a lot of people. I mean, right now I have 21 people watching, and there's 5 people chatting. In the I think I'm being told something. Tony said goodbye. Zeev said goodbye. John said Ken. I'm kind of slow at taking hints in case you haven't noticed. But, yeah, I get it, you know. We're not everyone's cup of tea, and I get that.
Well, Alex has never watched one of my uploads.
I doubt that
he said he has no reason to.
Put some food in there, Rick. Put a little bit of food on your videos, and he'll watch. In fact, I'll prove my point. Mrs. K brought me. I can't. Okay, Doug, follow your own advice. So Mrs. K brought brunch, corned beef hash with eggs, and 2 waffles with sugar-free jello. Okay, I can take that hint. I am going to go ahead and end the show. I get it. I will see everybody this afternoon on the other Doug show, and I'll see everybody tonight at 10 o'clock. We are going to go out and brave the weather. We have to go to the store, so thank you all for being here. I've got to go find out how to shut this off.
Yeah, I got to go to
Is it the little green button or the little red button? I can never remember.
Cut the red wire.
It's the red wire. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Bill, Jeff, Rick, Greg, Darren, Brian.
Catch you later.
See you tonight. Or I'll see you on Doug's. Bye.